Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Shea with Lace Point Resin, and I'm getting started with another piece today. So the first thing I actually want to show you is what pigments I'm actually using for this piece. So I have an image up so you can actually see the bottles and containers for it. But it is Koga Gold, Dark Ocean Green, Daigi, I think that's how it's pronounced, D-A-I-G-I, and Matcha Green. All of these are with eye candy pigment, and then I have a few glitter bottles up here. Those are not specifically eye candy, that's just one that I got from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but I wanted y'all to see this before we actually get started. Now to the pour. So I've said it before in the past that sometimes I have an idea of what I want to do and sometimes I'm just winging it. This was one of the pieces that I was somewhat just winging it because I wanted this to be a test piece for how these colors played together, as well as how I actually laid down the pigments. So I was doing them kind of on top of each other. I know sometimes that can be considered a dirty pour, but I was just trying to do something slightly different than putting them all in the same cup. So that's why I wasn't panning it out that much. At one point I wasn't quite liking how it was laying down, so I did lift it up and try to have the resin run by leaning the board over, and it kind of laid out a little more. All you can see is really that it spread out, so I had to start placing more pigments in certain areas and playing and getting the heat gun to spread it out. It eventually started turning into kind of a beachy vibe. I wasn't loving it, I wasn't hating it. I was still trying to figure out how I can adjust some things. But one thing that I do love when it comes to the heat gun, the little pointy nozzle, that's my go-to almost all the time. I feel like you can have more control using that type of nozzle rather than the wide one. So that's kind of what I stick with. Hey y'all, so we're taking a pause so I can show you what I have going on with all of my eye candy pigment. I know you have heard me talk about it in my videos, and eye candy is pretty much my go-to pigment for all of my pours, and I'm gonna need y'all to get going to go over there. So as you see, I have the blues and the ultra flakes and the gold set and the ghost set and the glow set and everything going on over here, and it's a little mini store and y'all need to get on it with me. So head on over there. If you use the code LACEPOINT, then you will get 10% off. I will leave a link and the code to the description box below, so make sure y'all check it out. All right, back to the video. So what I've done here is add white sand to a cup, and I'm going to color the cup using some ink. So this is some Indian ink that I already had, and it works perfectly fine to tint sand. It's not that much you have to do to it. So I'm pouring some ink, black ink, green ink, and glitter, and just mixing it up in the cup so it tints it. I eventually do that to a black set of sand. I already had black, so I didn't really need to add ink, but I did add black glitter to it also. I'm putting this crystal down using a hot glue gun. I use Gorilla Glue when I do use the hot glue gun, and I think that sticks much better, although it does kind of set faster than the normal glue. So that's one thing, but as an update, when I have heavier pieces, I tend to use UV resin to have everything stick. These black rocks that I'm adding are black fire glass rocks from Celestial Fire. These are larger than the regular fire glass that I've been using, but this works for this piece. Before I put down the top coat, the clear top coat, I'm doing gold leaf lines. Sometimes I do them over the top coat, but I do like it to be underneath it most of the time just because it gives another layer of dimension on the piece. So I'm doing it first this time. And here's the final piece. I do like how it turned out. Adding the sand really helped the whole beach vibe, but it still gives it this high-end artistic thing going on, so do love it. I hope you all liked it. I hope you all liked this video. Please subscribe and all of the things so you can be up to date on when the next video comes out. Alright, bye. I would love for y'all to come visit me at lacepointresin.com. You will be able to contact me for commissions as well as find all of the artwork that's available for purchase. That includes gallery art, table and kitchen decor, the latest of my NFL series, crystals, and where I get my pigments. Or if you just want to get to know me, that's there too. You can also add your email to the Lace Point Collectors Club for updates. Hope to see you.